They're all the same, pointing, laughing, staring. They're relentless. But today, I'll show them. I thought a new school would be a good change for me. Moved here with Mum, thinking it'll be a fresh start, and all the nonsense that happened back there will be erased from our lives. My life. She tries in her own way, but she's cut from a very different cloth, a different fabric altogether. How she believes I should tackle my situation is a very different approach to the one I want to take. Is it too much to want to be liked? Is it too much to ask that when I pretend to laugh at an awkward joke, no one realises instantly that I don't really care about the subject of the joke, only that I'm stood with a group of people and not sat at my desk alone, wishing I was stood with a group of people laughing at an awkward joke? We ran away from him, and I will not run away from this lot. It doesn't make sense because my first day went really well. Everyone was nice and friendly. Even the rotund man sweating through his hairnet was friendly. So what changed? I certainly didn't change. I'm still a positive Polly. I always was, always am. I went into every lesson with an inquisitive approach, always trying to learn, always trying to understand. It was the last period of the first day it started. The Lawson boy, who never pays attention in class, asked to go to the toilet, and after he'd left the classroom, everyone started giggling. At first I thought the giggling would pass. Maybe it was a quick joke or a note passed around, but it kept on. And for some reason, I joined in. It was nervous acceptance laugh without even understanding what the hell I was laughing at. It was soon apparent, and I felt humiliated. Now I have a nickname, and it's really stuck. I overheard Mr. Crawley talking to Mrs. Leslie and referring to me as... I can't even say it. You know you're in a bad place when even the teaching staff are degrading. Mum? Yes, love? I'm heading off now. Do you need anything on the way home? I hope not. The list is usually pretty long, full of pointless items. I think we're okay. Oh, actually, check if we have black bags. The kitchen cupboard is full of black bags. I know it, she knows it, but I go through the motions anyways, rustling the bags in the cupboard so she can hear. Yeah, we have plenty. Are you going to put the bins out? You can just do it on the way in from school, love. You know how my back is. So why did she ask if we had bags if she had no intention of putting them out? Her back. God almighty, her back. The back I supposedly damaged while she was carrying me. I wish she'd let that go. It's definitely been long enough. No problem, Mum. See you later. What time will you be home, love? The same time I'm home every day. Around 4, Mum. I start tapping my fingers on the door, waiting for more. Is that it? Bye then. What's that? I said bye. I thought you'd already gone. After my little mental prep, I head through the gates and through the reception. It's still pretty quiet and there's no one around. The corridors have an off-grey black, squared floor pattern. The lino is scuffed with years of skidding, jostling and fighting. The corridor to the left is more pictures than it is walls. Hundreds of photos of school football teams dating back to 1988. Football kits gradually getting tighter and haircuts getting shorter. The thick mahogany door frame of my form class is wedged open with a fire extinguisher. I pause for a moment and step in. No one even acknowledges me, as usual. I drop my bag and sit at my desk. I take out Tolstoy, then my notes, then a couple of textbooks, then my diary, and I rearrange them in a very organised manner. I wait for the first comment. I'm ready, I think. The chatter begins and I can feel my heart throbbing. I focus on it. I will myself to slow it and stay calm, but my hand is shaking. I try to act natural, flicking through Anna Karenina, but I'm not reading anything, and the more I concentrate on trying to act normal, the less normal I feel. I can't let them get me. I won't. It's only 15 minutes until form class begins and we take the register. I really want to get this confrontation out of the way before then, but I also don't want it to happen. This disappoints me. Greg Lawson walks through the classroom door, shirt out, tie missing. Morning, burgers, he says with an eyebrow raised of nonchalance. This is it. The class erupts into laughter. Right, now that is enough. I've got something I need to say. No one is listening because they're all still laughing and Lawson has walked off to his desk at the back. Greg, it continues. Greg! My voice pierces the laughter and they refrain. They're now all focused on me, on this moment. Me? He asks. Of course you. Who else? Now I'm sick to the back teeth of the way you've treated me since I came to this school, and I don't understand what... Calm down, Burgers, he interrupts without even looking at me. Stop calling me Burgers. Burgers is obviously not my bloody name. Did you just swear, Burgers? I could feel the sweat on my back through my shirt. I gripped my right fingers with my left hand to take a breath. "What did I just say?" I asked firmly. "I don't know, Burgers. I wasn't really listening." He still won't look at me. The rest of the class begins to giggle. I can hear them in all directions. They're all as bad as him. This group mentality wouldn't exist without this piece of shit. "Right, I've had it up to here. Now you listen to me, Greg Lawson. This is now bullying and I'm going to speak to the teachers and I'm sure you'll be suspended. Do you really want that in your last year? Do you want to get into Warwick and study engineering? You've got no chance if you're not here." I can see he contemplates my logic. It's working. I've told him. This will shut him up. No one wants to destroy their own future plans. As if Burger Nipples is threatening me. The class erupts once more with a few ohs in there too. This is too much. How can I make him stop? He just isn't listening. "I'm going straight to the head right now. Do you want that?" I offer one last way out. "Careful, Burgers. Don't trip over your nipples," he says, staring at me blankly. I refuse to take any more. "Fuck you, Greg," I scream, clenching both my fists. "Fuck you, you smarmy little attention-seeking cunt. When you're suspended and you don't get into uni and then don't get a job and then end up on the dole living on pot noodles in your sad little one-bedroom flat, I'll laugh in your fucking face." The room is reduced to silence. Damn, that felt good. Everyone is glaring at me, looking through me. They look down as though they've witnessed a murder. "Can you step outside, please?" I immediately recognised the head's voice. How long was he standing there? Did he hear me swear? Oh dear God, I'm going to get kicked out. This is not how I pictured it. Mum will be furious. "Of course, Mr. Clark." I leave the room and make sure the door's firmly closed. Mr. Clark walks more than 10 paces away from the classroom. He looks at me almost confused, like what I said was unexpected, which makes sense, I guess. He puts his hands in his pockets and pauses. His cheap blue suit screams divorced. Screams he doesn't care. He opens his mouth, but the bell begins to ring. He stops and gives a short, awkward smile, indicating he's going to wait until after the bell. The grey bell box is directly above our heads and shatters the corridor silence. I feel like I'm waiting for results, and the doctor's pausing, formulating the best way to deliver the bad news. "Miss Rowland, is that really an appropriate way to speak to your students?"